Point that out.
I am so excited and so confident, and my heart is so slow right now, I could probably fall asleep.
You guys, seriously, if you know Al, come on in. But if you know Al, you know that she's like the most amazing and confident speaker. But what's funny that I learned about her recently is that she is actually like super nervous
About Periscope! I'm not afraid of anything except snakes. Snakes and scoping. Is that what it's called?
Yes, it's snakes and scoping.
Yeah, I was terrified of Periscope.
Okay, but this is what we should do, is pretend like we are not scoping. That's what we should do.
Okay.
So I'm right here. Oh, I'm right here. Hi. Hi.
Hey.
I had garlic fries last night. Is that okay that we're this close?
Yeah.
So
I have onions every day with everything I
Okay, Molly, actually pick up the camera and scan who's here. Because you do have to see this. We have a live studio audience. Say hi, everybody. Say hi.
Hi!
We have so many people here because they wanted to meet. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Cooper's like, if I get one word in, I'm gonna make sure I make an impression. Welcome you guys from all over the place. I'm sure you're coming in from all sorts of places. I'm sure you do too. All sorts of places. So say hi and say your name and comment if you want, but we're gonna dive right in because why not? So I'm Becky Higgins, and I created this thing called Project Life, and we're gonna kind of talk about that. Did you name this that? What is this name?
Yeah.
Project Life for Dummies.
Okay.
So
Wait,
that was her
can you
idea.
just give me some credit first?
That's what I'm saying. Like, she thought of that.
She's the dummy.
Okay, we were getting ready to start Periscope, and I'm like, what do we need to name this? And then Al said, Project Life for Dummies. Like, that's genius.
Project Life 101.
So why do you consider yourself a dummy?
Because I don't know anything about
Okay,
it.
so that's what makes this perfect. So if you are here for the first time, and you've never become familiar with what Project Life is, then you're really going to be intrigued because Al legitimately does not know what Project Life is. But we're instant BFFs, and so we're chatting about it because I'm just like forcing her into this. Like, I'm going to tell you what I think you should do with Project
She bribed
Life.
me with food, so.
I did. Specifically what? What kind of food?
Tacos?
It's Taco Tuesday. That's what we do around here. Yeah, we eat tacos. And Wendy's here, of course, so when you have questions and comments, and if she feels like something needs to be brought out, comment. So even though I can't see them, she'll point them out.
That's right.
Yeah. So Al happens to live right here in Arizona, and we're here in Arizona, and so we said, why don't you come on over? And I do not know a single thing about your history of photos, memories, scrapbooks. And so I want to hear about that. And then I told Al she'll basically be putting me on the spot. I'll explain what Project Life is to her. We have not talked about this. Mm-hmm. This is not like something we prepared
It was not
for.
taco conversation at all.
A lot of other things were.
Like gum.
Like gum. And
my obsession with it.
a lot of other things. So that was fun. But now that we've had our tacos, I want to talk about scrapbooking because even though you say you're a dummy, that's not really like politically correct, is it?
I'm not offended.
Okay, good. So you came up with the name. So scrapbooking or Project Life for Dummies because you don't know anything about it. So before we talk about that, tell me, what have you done?
know where I'm at. So
Yeah, like your whole life though. Think back.
So I am, well, my whole life, I don't know, but
Pictures
I
and memories.
am an avid journal keeper.
Oh.
Like avid
Okay.
journal, and
Paint a picture for me. You mean like
just
journal.
write. It's like a spiritual journal with
Okay.
my life, but really that could be daily, and I write in it almost daily.
Amazing.
And I decorate it. It's like big.
Oh.
I have tons of them, and they're volumed, like volume 1, 2, whatever, through the years.
Organized too.
And so I
Wait, time out. Decorating inside the pages, on the pages.
Yes.
So it's like an art journal.
Yeah,
That's what
it's
that
a
term
flat one. So
Yeah.
my whole entire family's completely artistic.
Okay.
So artistic. My dad is a famous painter back in New York where I'm from, and both of my sisters, they're huge into painting and they're so good at it, and I am comparably not, but I have some sort of flair,
Yeah.
I guess. I
I'm
think
sure.
maybe if someone else saw it, they'd be like, oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
But I think it's bad. And so with my journals, I just would never want to look at them ever again if it was just writing.
Oh.
Ever, and if it was just page after page with just the words, I'm like,
See, this is helpful to understand. You know why I think that? Like, okay, I'm not going to talk yet, but like this is
You just
why...
hold on, okay?
I know. Wait my turn. Keep
So,
going.
okay, so I have these journals that I've had for 6 years at
Okay.
least,
Okay.
and because I travel a lot,
Mhm.
I print out pictures to go along with whatever I'm talking about, and then I sometimes get really creative, and I have scrapbook paper that I cut up to go with it.
Wait, inside the journal?
Inside my journal.
So an occasional picture
with
will go
stickers.
in the journal.
So stickers, letter stickers. I am obsessed with buying letter stickers for my journal so I can say what day it is or the date or where I spoke or where I traveled to or what I'm writing about. And then I'll have pretty paper behind it and then I always have a picture. But it's mostly just writing, and the process of decorating it is so quick that I can't even like brag about it.
But is it an important part for you to be decorative?
Because because now I know if I go back I know exactly what's happening and what I wrote about and what I did, and then it'll be so cool to like look back on old journals and be like, oh, look at how skinny I was, or pregnant I was, or Ben looks so young. I don't know. So that's where I'm at, but that's it. All I have is a journal, and then ever since Gracie was born, which is almost a year and a half ago, we have a photo album. And I know you saw my YouTube video,
I did.
And I actually, as I was making this YouTube video, I'm not joking, I was so conscious that, like, if Becky sees this, she is going to I swear on everything. I said, she is going to yell at me, and sure enough, you tweeted to me saying, we need to talk about
this.
the photo album. So I never started a photo album until my daughter was born, and we literally just print off and slip them in because it's easy and fast.
Interesting. Easy and fast. Huh. Interesting.
I think I'm digging a hole for myself.
I love it. It makes me so excited.
Let me rephrase.
You said it. It's too late.
Okay, lay it on me.
All right, so this is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that the creative element is important to you. You are naturally creative. There's a part of you and a piece of you that as you're documenting your life, you need to be creative in some way. Am I right in that assumption?
Yeah.
Okay, because
I think
Okay, there's also two ways to separate this, which is your your art journal and your journaling, which is like deep journaling. It's like you said, it's like a spiritual journal. And then there's scrapbooking. Those could be actually separated. You kind of did that with Gracie's album, with the photo album. Right. So we could go a couple different ways here. And I'm like I said earlier, this is not something I knew before, so I'm really I'm hearing you for the first time, and I'm trying to process this. Okay, just stick with me. Okay.
I'll just play with your coaster.
Right, please do. They're flexible. They're actually magnetic. Got them from Dot & Bow. This is not sponsored by Dot & Bow. I feel like I always have to say that.
This is my Periscope coping is playing with your coaster.
Here, somebody get her some chocolate, pretzels.
You don't want me eating in front of camera. I'll stop you there.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Creativity is important.
Yes.
Are your pictures important?
Yeah.
Okay. And you kind of said quick and easy yourself. So quick and easy is kind of like
baby.
Right. So lots and lots and lots and lots of time to scrapbook, right? No.
No.
Okay. So finding the balance between your priority and creativity and getting it done is interesting. And that's why I was starting to think maybe your journals stay just as they are. But you don't have to feel obligated to put pictures in it unless you want to sprinkle a picture in there once in a while. But keep doing what you're doing because it has worked for you for 6 years. Is that what you said? You've been doing it for 6 years? There's no reason to mess with that. I am not here to mess with your system. Ready? Now let's talk about the pictures. So you have these pictures of Gracie and your family, your cute little family, you and your husband and your daughter, like right now, right here. You also have pictures from your past. So before Gracie, there were pictures.
Oh, we have too many pictures.
Tell me about that.
I need a whole computer just to store pictures.
Okay, so you do have pictures.
I love taking pictures.
Do you guys have lots of pictures?
My husband doesn't take pictures.
Okay, talk to that a minute, because I think a lot of people relate to that.
He's a dude. He doesn't care about taking lots of pictures.
Does he care about flipping through the scrapbook that you put together with Gracie?
Yeah, he likes them if he doesn't have to do anything with it.
Right.
He likes looking at them. But, so we have tons of pictures of him.
Okay.
With Gracie, my daughter.
You know that
and I'm just the one taking pictures.
Do you know that it's not a bad idea to actually hand the camera, the phone, to him and say...
Oh, I do that.
Okay.
And he knows to take at least 30 of one thing because I can be a little picky.
Oh.
I've trained him really well, but...
High maintenance. What? I'm sorry?
No, I'm just not photogenic. Is what that is. So, yeah.
Okay. All right, so what if you consider the idea of carrying on with your art journals just like you have been?
Great.
But what if you consider the idea of taking this love that you have for creativity and also simplicity and like bringing them together? So that's where Project Life comes in.
Okay.
So I told you guys True story. Al does not know what Project Life. She knows that I do that. She just doesn't know what it is because that's not her world. That's not what she's thinking about.
Becky.
So yeah, we know each other, but we don't really this. We've not actually spent time together hanging out. We've met a couple times before, but we're actually spending time together. So I brought goodies for us to look at. And Al doesn't know this, but she's obviously going home with product today. We'll pick out the ones that go with your style.
I thought the tacos were
it gets better. When you come by, I'm not advertising that. Don't come by. We don't have enough product for all of you fine people. I like you.
And there's no leftover food, so.
There's no more tacos today. Before though, is there anything, Wendy, that we should be?
People would like you to post later on Instagram a picture from one of your art, a page from one of your art journals.
Oh my gosh! So they want to follow through?
Yeah. And they want to know what your YouTube name is.
Oh, just type in Alfox, ALFOX, and something will pop up.
Yeah, that's true. If you go to
And a lot of you can do it, girl.
I'm not that great on YouTube, so if you don't look, it's fine. If you don't go to YouTube either.
You'll find her on YouTube. She's adorable. Seriously, and her videos are fantastic. So a lot of people giving support, is that what you're saying? Okay, so you can do this. That's awesome. So they wanted to follow up picture of the art journal.
Yeah.
Okay, so go follow me online and I'll post something on Twitter or Instagram. It's the same. It's 22 Alfox.
So at 22 Alfox. And is this a verbal commitment in front of a lot of people?
If they're committing me, then I'll commit to something.
I'm so happy right now. I would like to ask you to commit to share Project Life.
Yeah.
When you really do. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna pressure you into that. Okay, here's the deal. Ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, no pressure.
Okay.
It's truly, as a new friend, a suggestion. Okay. Let me show you how Project Life works.
Okay.
Great. The idea is that have you seen what scrapbooks look like?
Yeah, and I just
Describe to me
at scrapbook places.
Okay, you've seen the product.
Because I buy pretty paper sometimes.
Awesome, for your art journal.
Yeah.
Okay, so describe to me what you view scrapbooks at. Don't think about Project Life. What are traditional scrapbooks like? Picture them in your head. What do they look like?
Okay, they're big albums that you have the square paper, and then you have all these embellishments and stuff that you have to glue a bunch of stuff in. And I'll cut up a lot of stuff. I don't know, my sister's into scrapbooking.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, her
I need to talk to her as well.
Or at least it used to be. It is a mess.
Okay. All right.
It is.
You guys are seriously almost too quiet back there. Every time
you told us to be quiet.
They're bored. This girl is
bored. I promise.
Well, I holding my door. I think you're hilarious.
I think you're hilarious. All right. Okay. So you nailed that on the head. That is what scrapbooking is.
messy.
There's nothing wrong with that. And yet
People
that's
love
totally
that.
what it is.
I love it. If I have time to do it, I'll do it.
Sure.
But
I'm going to show you another way.
Okay.
Because you're a mama.
Because I won't do that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you've got a lot going on. That's why I'm we should talk, because you should know that there's a way that is quick and easy, okay? So enough about that chatter. So there are, I want to explain this because you probably don't realize it. I think you've heard that we have an app, but there are distinct ways of doing Project Life. Al is actually a graphic designer, which I didn't really know. That's amazing. So you know Photoshop, which means you should at least be aware that we have a digital version of Project Life, which means see that page that's being held up there. You don't have to move, Molly, but that is the end result of an app page, but it looks the same if you've created it in Photoshop and you print it out. It's a printed page. We'll get to that. All right. So you can do it digitally if you want to.
Okay.
You absolutely need to do it in the app. But I'm not going to show you here in this context because they will get very bored with you and me looking over a phone. But I'm going to show you the app. You'll freak out.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Okay.
For real.
People agree.
Okay.
Okay,
you guys, okay.
Do you guys think Al will freak out when she sees how
I'm already freaking out. My palms are getting sweaty and everything.
That's because I'm delaying and showing you. Okay, so this is the deal. What you described as scrapbooking is legit. I've been doing this for 20 years. I love it, right? And I'm a creative person. What do we need to point out? Is it Jen Schindler?
The app is amazeballs.
Is that what somebody says?
Awesome.
Yes, for real. And then you will love it.
Okay.
Well, yay!
The way this works, and And this is just
That's not
this
hot
is a
dog,
quick,
okay.
oh gosh, it's like
Okay,
you know,
okay.
whatever yumminess.
I look like hot dogs and ice cream.
No.
Which I probably would
Ew,
eat.
you're right.
It's not hot.
No,
It's like a
it's
cookie.
not. It's like
Okay,
date night.
I've actually never seen Lost either.
Okay, oh, look at this. Actually, she doesn't even know what she's doing. She's
I don't
looking
watch
at
TV.
my pictures. You guys notice this? Sometimes with scrapbooking, this is why I say that. Sometimes with scrapbooking, people get so caught up in the decorative part of what's happening instead of just seeing what's the most important.
Well, I just went right to food, so.
Well, this is true too. But you're seeing the pictures, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
This is what it is. Scrapbooking, right? Just like you know scrapbooking, except what's different is that everything slips in 2 pockets. So look
Like
right
my
here.
photo album?
Right, except the difference between Project Life and your photo album is this. A photo
prettier.
album, yeah, the photo album, you slip things in pockets. Awesome.
Yeah.
Where does your journaling fit with that? When I did see your YouTube video, that's why I'm like, we gotta talk. Because you are a journaler, you're a writer, you're a documenter. So bring those.
Can I cut you off?
Please.
Because I keep too many journals.
Okay.
But I have a daily journal. It's
Okay.
a sentence a day 5-year journal that I love.
Yeah.
And that is the only way to keep track of what we did, like the small, fun
Yes.
little things about your day.
Is that the only
But
way?
everything is so separate. Stop.
This is so great. I'm gonna cry. Keep going.
Well, that's it. And so what I'm saying is we have a photo album. We have, this daily sentence a day journal of like the funny little things. And then I have like
Separate.
a mix of.
Separate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay.
Guess what?
Sorry.
Guess what? Take me all you want. I know you're upset about all
I didn't mean to
this.
kick you.
Hey, true story.
Okay.
True story. If you take nothing else away from this, you have to know that's all okay. Keep doing that if it floats your boat.
Great.
I want you to be aware of another way to approach it, which is, and this is what Project Life is. Are you ready? Mind blowing. And that is pictures and stories come together. Okay, so it's a photo album, but the reason why this has revolutionized scrapbooking as an industry is people are now going, oh, scrapbooking has always been that, pictures and stories. But I thought I was supposed to spend hours on a layout. I thought I was supposed to heavily embellish everything. I thought I was supposed to sneeze my stickers on there. And I thought I was supposed to use techniques and tools and gadgets and everything but the kitchen sink on my page. And Project Life, there is zero embellishing. So all these little cards are pre-designed. And we have tons of them. Okay, so for example, in this little box, this is called a core kit. So in this core kit, you see all of these design cards.
Okay, and they're double-sided.
Of course they are. You know why?
Great.
Because one side you write on. Do you see the lines?
Yeah.
And the other side, if you have nothing to say about a certain picture, you just flip it over. Okay, and that's called a filler design. So that is what it is that you write on these cards and you slip them into pockets, and then you slip your photos into pockets, and you can slip things
Sorry,
into
I'm ruining things.
Please, no.
Okay.
Here, I'm
And
gonna
people
put it
are
over my video.
saying that this is perfect for your sentence a day journal.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I just tell you the way this began? I'm not giving you a full.
Okay, how fun is that?
I know, right? So the way this even started is because I was so frustrated that scrapbooking was taking so much time.
These.
You can adore them all you want.
Okay.
But the thing about it is that when I started it, I did it as Project 365. You've heard this term, right? You take a picture every day. So I would use this. Now look, do the math with me. 1 layout, 7 pictures. So
Okay.
1 picture a day if you wanted to. You don't have to do it that way, but that's how I started it. And now it's just Project Life is a lot more generic. It can be whatever you want. Okay, do you get it? Do you have questions about this?
No, I'm with you.
Does it seem complicated?
No.
Okay, you understand that it can be anything you want with any picture. So when you and Gracie and your husband go to the park, it does not have to be a full layout. It can be like, there's the picture of the park, and then here's a picture of when you went on that trip, and here's a picture of whatever. So it's really whatever you want it to be. But at the end of the day, you are slipping everything into pockets, and that is all. Got it?
Okay.
Cool? Okay, now.
Okay.
Now.
Okay, is that?
That's my little
Is
guy.
he
He's
yours?
7 now, but that's when he was a baby. Let me just pull that picture out. This is Crew when he was little.
His name is Crew?
Why? Tell me why.
Because if Gracie was a boy, we're gonna name her Crew. Crew Carraway.
Aww. You're the happiest bunch ever, I swear.
Bye.
Are you leaving? Bye, Cordy. See ya.
Bye,
Yeah, love that. Yes, we named him Crew. We stole your name, basically. Can we still be friends? All right. So that is an example. This is another example. Yes.
Someone just mentioned instead of carrying a journal, carry cards with you and you fill them out as you go.
Yes. And so you can actually like carry
that's a good
keep a little
idea.
stack with you, and then as you have those one-liners, and this is what I do, right? And they say the funniest thing. I write it down so I don't forget. This is not my layout. This is somebody else's, but let me hold it up. They can see really fast. So you guys see, this is just another example of somebody who used it, and there's no embellishing. So I, knowing that you're creative, want to make sure that you understand you can be as creative with this if you want. You can add embellishments, you can get creative, you can draw your own art, but everything's pre-designed, so if you want to just be in a hurry, write your journaling notes, slip it in, be done. Quick, okay? That's that, got it? All right, last thing that I'm gonna show you, because we've probably, how long have we been doing this? Long enough, huh?
Too long. They're like.
No, are you still interested? Is this interesting at all? Do you feel like the dummy that needs the information? That didn't sound right. That didn't sound right at all. You're not the dummy.
Well, I'm not. You can call me the dummy.
Okay, you're not the dummy.
I'll be the dummy, and you guys can be learners.
A lot of people watching are definitely project lifers. So they're watching this. They're like, this is old news. I know. They're watching for you. Okay, here is.
Well, good thing I came up with a choreographed dance.
Right. And a song. Well, by you. Sing. Oh, so I'm singing and you're dancing.
You were the song. I was the dance.
Got it. We got this. That is how we're going to close this out in just a few minutes.
Awesome.
I'm going to show you guys something that none of you, even you diehard project lifers, have seen. So, I know. Like I
can't drum roll.
You shake the camera.
Sorry.
So, the app, which I'm going to show you off camera because, I mean, it's going to be boring to them to watch you and I on the phone. We have, the app is basically tap, tap, tap on your phone. It is scrapbooking in the palm of your hand. It is phenomenal. Like I said, you're gonna freak out, really. Okay, but the thing is that what do you do with those pages when you're done, right? You have to print them and keep them in a scrapbook or something. This is a prototype sample of what is coming to the app, which is that you can create, see how it looks the same? It's kind of blocked out.
Yeah, but this is
But then it's printed in a book. So this is a prototype sample of the photo book, or the Project Life book, that you can actually print through the app early next year.
Wait, I have a question.
Ask
Can you
all the
print by
questions.
page, or do you have
Yes.
to do book?
Yes, in fact, there's a Stripe album on my desk, Carrie. It's the one that Lindsay sent. Lindsay,
Is
if
this
you are
one
in
yours?
here, I have an email coming for you. Oh my goodness. So yeah, this is just my personal pages, and you see what I do is I do documentation week by week. It's not every day, but it's like, here's a sampling of our family's life this
Yeah.
week.
Wow.
Like bad things, good things, happy things, hard things.
Okay, how long
What?
ago was that picture of you?
I don't know. Do I look prettier? Uh-oh.
No, your hair's just darker.
No, it's not. I don't know. Okay, so if you want to print the individual pages,
Oh,
you
this
print
is
them
cute.
like this and you slip them into little page protectors. Does that make sense? And this is a
Okay.
unique, this is like, Lindsay, seriously, is she in here? Lindsay
She's
Rose?
not in here.
Oh my word. Lindsay, you'll be watching this back. I'm freaking out over it. She made this gift album for us and it's not a normal, this is not
I
normal.
texted her, let her know we got it.
Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out over it. She used the app to make these app pages with screenshots of people who love the app. Oh my gosh.
Inception.
Like, gosh, it is. It is like one of the most generous things that anyone's ever done. But she used the app to do it. So my point is that you can actually print the app pages. You see how that just slips in there. So
Yeah.
okay, pause button. I mean, you can look at it if you want, but pause button.
I'll be on pause.
We can wrap this up soon. Have I overwhelmed you with
No.
options, or do you kind of feel like you might have an idea of what you may want to do?
Yeah.
Okay, are you thinking more physical product, digital product on the computer,
I
or
like
the
these
app?
one.
Okay, so she's an app girl. She's an app girl. Give me some hearts.
I'm off.
kidding. If you
I'm
think
awful with apps.
Are
I'm
you?
in denial. Yeah. Are you kidding?
Then maybe we should show her the app while we're on camera so you can watch her reaction. Actually,
No.
I gotta demonstrate the app on that phone that's being used for Periscope. So I'll show you when we're off camera. Seriously, like I can't wait. Have I told you? You're gonna freak out.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
so easy, you can do it on the airplane.
All the
Great.
time.
I'm
I
flying
did.
all the time.
True story. Ask Carrie.
Have a picture.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds like something I should be posting. You took a picture and I didn't know it?
Totes.
What? Okay, so
I'm sly like that.
you are sly. So Carrie and I were on a flight home from a quick day trip yesterday, and I did 4 layouts during landing. Like, not even during she talked my ear off the whole time.
It's dark. That's why I haven't shared it with you yet.
That's me using the app on the airplane.
Oh.
Like, it's legit you in the palm of your hand.
Show us, please.
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
rude.
Well, it's very well.
It's dark. So she'll
It's-
share it on
okay,
social media.
all right. You can't really see
Wait,
it.
I'm not
You'll
gonna
just
know.
see the glow of her cell phone.
I see that there is a
Yeah,
Screen
it's the
glow.
glow bear. Yeah. Wow. Ooh, no, that is not going to be one that I will be posting.
Okay.
I just saw my side profile with my neck.
Oh, brother.
But I should remember to stick out when I'm working on the app. Holy cow, that's not attractive. But thank you. That's really
I'm
thoughtful.
sorry.
Okay, I for real did 4 layouts during the descent, like landing.
Maybe I should
Okay.
stop looking
People
at
are
you.
saying, show her the app now.
No, but you guys, I can't because we're using my phone to Periscope, and so, but like,
Sorry.
yeah. And honestly, like if I showed her the app right now, you guys would be, well,
I think
could
this
use
is-
somebody else's phone.
Yeah.
But then I'm
Just
using
to
somebody
print
else's
things out.
We'll fill you in later. It's all good. Okay, so you're an app girl. I'm gonna teach you how to use the app, and then
I'm not
you
an
can do.
app. I'm a Project Life app girl.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
Wait, what? Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
quote me on that.
Can you say that one more time?
No, you only get it once, okay?
Okay, so without obligating you, what do you feel like you're inclined to do?
We'll get the app and
Okay.
do it.
Now here's the question.
What?
Where do you begin? Now? Later? Sooner? Old pictures? Recent pictures?
Well, I'll just pick up now, right?
Right? That's a good idea. So, and you guys chime in if you have ideas. So that is one way to approach it, is like starting now.
Well, because I already have everything else done. It might
Oh,
not
do you?
be as cute as
Is it
this.
done, though?
Well, it's in a photo album.
Then you're done. Yeah, don't go back and redo stuff. Okay, so my personal vote
Today.
is start with today. Now, if you
Right.
hadn't done past pictures, I would talk to you about that. But this is getting long anyway. So yes, I completely agree. Do you guys agree with that? Like, Al should start today, move
Yes.
forward.
I love the idea.
There's
The
some,
first picture can be my Project Life experience picture.
right,
Like our
be
selfie
here.
picture.
Yes.
Totally.
That you guys
I will
need
send
to
it to you.
Yeah, we'll share
And
it.
taco
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah, we took some selfies today. Only a few, right? Or 25
Well,
selfies. There were a lot of people who wanted selfies with Al. You can't blame them. Okay, so do you guys have any questions before we sign off? Do you have any other questions that you feel like we need to like make sure? I'm gonna show you the app, but other than that, like anything about tacos
think so.
or
Don't get me started on food, because then we'll never sign off.
okay, do you guys have any more questions? Did we get anything, Wendy, that we feel like we need to bring up?
Somebody was just asking if you don't have past pictures done, where do you start?
Okay,
Where do
so that is a loaded question because it really is kind of personal, and that's why I was going to find out if Al hadn't done anything, I would give her a specific path.
You
So
can do themes, right?
you can do themes, you totally can, and there's another way to do it. I'll leave you with this one piece of advice, okay? This is just one thought.
Hey, I know her.
Or not. Do you for real, Lisa?
Yeah, I spoke at her award, and
Yeah.
I went to her house a
For
few
sure.
times for dinner.
Of course.
She
I
can
didn't know that though. She just saw a picture
I
of Lisa
met
first
her
here.
because I was. Do you know who Lonnie Stevens?
Yes, of course. Oh yeah, you're friends with
You guys
her.
were roommates,
We were in
weren't
the Relief Society presidency together
That's
for
awesome. She's not
like
a
2
term most people
years.
will know that are watching.
Yeah. So we went to church together for 2 years, and yeah, we
I
lived
see that.
down the
Yeah.
street from each other. And she actually, when she was moving, she gave me boxes of scrapbooking stuff, which I'm still using for my journal.
Which is awesome for your journal.
But yeah, so she introduced me to her,
Yeah.
who had me over for dinner.
Of course, that makes perfect sense. So she was my boss. She's the one that started Creating Keepsakes magazine. And when I was working for Creating Keepsakes magazine and did all that
Cool.
stuff, she was. So we're still very, very, very good friends. I love her.
I like your hair long.
Oh, really? I like it short.
Well, I like it short too,
Thanks.
but I've never seen it long. So
So here's the advice. Thanks. That was nice of you. This is what I'll leave you guys with who are watching who asked that question. If you have so much stuff that you haven't done, I would really think about what you are most excited about that would get you excited to start somewhere. So if you truly have like nothing done, and you know what I mean by that, right? Like if you think back to when Gracie was born, or your honeymoon, or your dating life with your husband before you were married, or
we actually never printed out our wedding photos.
go get it, Carrie. Go get the wedding edition. Yes, the wedding edition of Project Life.
We haven't printed out a single wedding photo.
That's perfect. You weren't meant to print it out. You needed to do it in Project Life. Oh my gosh. Wait, you don't have to print them, but you can do it in the app. You don't have to print your pictures first if you use the app, and then you do it
so
in the
much
app, and you
easier
print
that
those
way.
pages, and then it's in a little album like this. Right?
Exciting!
Wow, that's just fantastic. Okay, so what I was saying is like think back to what you're most excited about, and that's a good place to start. That's what I was gonna say. For people who haven't like done anything, you
Like
know?
your wedding day is a good place to start.
Right, like your wedding day. Like, that's a very good idea. Okay, do you have any closing thoughts? You want to like say anything to these fine people in Periscope land, other than you're not nervous anymore?
Well, thanks for being so nice.
How do you know they were nice?
Because she was reading
Oh,
at
that's
least
true.
just
Everybody
the
was really
nice
nice.
line.
Everybody's super excited that you guys are together.
Oh, that's
they like
fine.
the combo.
That's fine.
Well, I like her, so.
Yeah, again. All right. Well, I don't have anything else. Thanks for watching. And hey, and if you guys are live,
What is the app? Is it just called
Project Live. That's a great question. Yeah.
Is
okay.
it?
Honestly,
Oh!
hey, you know what this is? My
Is that the
book.
first time I
Roots
met
Tech.
you?
It is. Yeah.
Our anniversary's coming up soon.
It is in January or February.
February.
We met at Roots Tech, which is an event in Salt Lake City once a year in February, and it's all about family history and technology. And she spoke. She was one of the keynote speakers. If you ever have the chance to hear this woman speak, don't miss it.
Do it.
Right?
Just go.
Right, Brindley?
Oh,
Anybody else want to vouch for Al on that?
I
go.
Right.
Just do
like,
it.
And
seriously.
she's prettier in person, for real. Look
pretty.
at that
Unless you
smile.
get caught in a monsoon coming in.
Oh my gosh, guys, it's
But it's not monsoon
buckets.
season anymore.
No, it's not, but we got buckets. Like, seriously, Al pulled up into our parking lot, and we're sitting in here, and we looked out the window like, we can't help you, because it is buckets.
I
of
covered
rain.
myself in my daughter's blankets in the car and wrapped like.
And we're not
We were
rude.
holding a bucket
She did
to
have
our
an
ceiling.
umbrella. There's nothing we could do to help her get in, but Ray's opened the door for her. So, you know,
And
he's
then
a
I ran
gentleman.
into State Farm on accident.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
What took you so long?
Well, I went in there because you said the door would be open, and this lady was holding the door open because they ordered lunch for the guy behind me that I didn't see. And so I walked in and I said, everyone's wearing red, you know, red State Farm khaki,
My
right?
gosh.
And I'm like, this isn't Becky.
No.
So I said, does this connect to next door? And they said, no, you have to go back out in the rain.
Oh my gosh.
So I did.
And then you came to the right place. This is.
And my butt is
place.
still wet.
Yeah, it is. It's true. We don't have a hairdryer. All right. we should
Okay,
end.
sorry.
We gotta wrap up. Okay. Bye, Periscope Land.
Bye.
Thank you for being here. See ya. Awkward ending.